She wants me to rename my baby for one day. I gave birth to my daughter 6 weeks ago. Her name is Lila Grace. My husband and I have had that name picked out since college. It's the only one we both instantly loved. I remember sitting on the floor of our first apartment, making a list of baby names, even though we were nowhere close to having kids yet. Lila stuck. It felt like her, even before she existed. Fast forward to now. We're exhausted, deliriously in love with this tiny human, and adjusting to the chaos of newborn life. It's been tough, but also incredible. Then, 2 days ago, my sister called me, completely frantic. For context, she's getting married next weekend. It's a big, elaborate event she's been planning for almost 2 years. She's a perfectionist and wants everything to go off without a hitch. I get it. This wedding is a big deal for her. So when she called me in this panic, I assumed she was going to ask if I could help with last-minute decorations, or maybe if we could bring an extra cooler or something. Instead, she hit me with this: "Can you not call the baby Lila at the wedding?" I literally laughed, thinking she was joking. She wasn't. Apparently, her fiancé's ex-girlfriend, his very long-term ex, is also named Lila. They dated for 5 years, lived together, almost got engaged. My sister told me he was destroyed when they broke up, and that the name is a sensitive subject in their relationship. And now that my baby shares that name, she's worried it'll taint the vibe of the wedding day. She said hearing that name during toasts or conversations might bring up old emotions for her fiancé, or worse, prompt judgmental whispers from extended family who knew his ex. She asked me to temporarily soft launch a different name for Lila, like a nickname or middle name, just for the day. She even offered suggestions. Call her Gracie, or LG, or even just the baby, she said. It's one day, just for appearances. I was stunned. I told her I appreciated that the wedding was a big deal, but I wasn't going to pretend my daughter's name is something it's not. It's not like we named her after the ex. We didn't even know her fiancé's ex's name until this phone call. My sister started crying. She said I was being selfish and intentionally making things harder for her. She said it wasn't about me or the baby. It was about creating a peaceful, drama-free space for her special moment. She also said she felt like I was stealing her thunder by bringing a newborn to the wedding in the first place, and this name situation was just more evidence of how I was making it about me. I told her I wasn't changing Lila's name for even 1 second, that I refused to treat my daughter like a placeholder or PR fix. She got quiet, then said, "Well, if you can't respect this one request, maybe it's best you don't come." I was floored. I said, "So you're uninviting me because of my baby's name?" And she said, "No, I'm setting a boundary for my peace." I hung up feeling sick. I told my husband, and he immediately said we weren't going. He said he didn't want our daughter anywhere near that kind of energy anyway. But I'm heartbroken. This is my sister. We used to be so close. I was her maid of honor before I got pregnant and had to step down. I helped her pick her dress. I love her. And I know weddings can bring up a lot of emotions. But now our mum is involved. She called me and said I should just let it go and call the baby by her middle name for one day. She said, this won't matter in 10 years, but her wedding day always will. Even my aunt texted me saying I'm being rigid and that Lila won't remember what we call her at 6 weeks old. But I'll remember, and my husband will. And it feels wrong. Like I'm compromising my daughter's identity so someone else can pretend a past relationship never happened. I keep thinking about holding my baby, looking into her tiny eyes, and calling her a different name to make grown adults feel more comfortable. Is that really such a small ask? Part of me worries I'm being stubborn, that I'm letting my pride or my need to stand firm make me miss a major family moment. But another part of me feels like this is the start of something dangerous, teaching my daughter, even subconsciously, that she should shrink or adapt herself to avoid conflict. This isn't just about a name. It's about who gets to decide, who matters. So now, I'm stuck. My mum is mad, my sister isn't talking to me, and I'm apparently not welcome at the wedding unless I agree to hide my daughter's name like it's some kind of scandal. I'm devastated, confused, and honestly kind of angry. I didn't do anything wrong. But now I'm the villain in the story of her big day. ATA, for refusing to change my baby's name, even for one day.